Hi, this is going to be a bit of a different video than usual, also a bit more raw. I've got a lot of questions in the last months asking me how I set up my extended HUD, so how I can hide my totals especially. You can see it here as well. It's been asked a lot more, and I kind of just copy paste the same, the same response every time. But I figured maybe it's better if I just show you. And then there's also the question, how do I set up my name in the right bottom corner? Or how do you set up your own name, for example? So let's go through that. First of all, I already set up a new version of DSDA. If you want to know how to install DSDA and how to play custom WATs, the YouTuber called SoBad has a great tutorial on that, made 2 years ago, but it's still just as relevant. So I highly suggest recommending that. I do recommend that, and I'll put it in the description so you can go through it. I did just download DSDA-Doom 0.28.1, which is the newest one. Didn't change anything by the settings. All I did was basically create a batch file to load F22. So as you can see, if I load it, it's probably going to be loud, by the way. I haven't changed any options yet. So all I will do is fix my resolution. There we go. Oh, wait, haha. Right, I changed my resolution for this screen specifically. You know what, this is fine. Yeah, I changed some stuff in my windows to make the text more readable. Otherwise, this video would kind of be a bit awkward. Alright, I didn't know it messes with DSDA as well. So, let's see. What we want to do is open up SLADE. SLADE is a program that lets you open WAT files. And what we want to open, you want to go here, you want to go to your DSDA-Doom folder, and you want to open DSDA-Doom.wat. Yes, it has its own WAT. And then what you want to look for is right here, DSDA HUD. This is a lump. And then you want to click View as Text. And you'll get to see a bunch of stuff, which might look a bit confusing at first. But let's go through it. So if you Google DSDA-Doom HUD, then you will get this as a result, which is the GitHub with explanations on how this file works. So let's just go through it. And then hopefully it will all become clear. So, as it says, a HUD configuration starts with the environment, game, and variant. Game can be Doom, Heretic, or Hexen. In this case, here right at the top it says Doom, right here. And the variant can be EX, off, full, or map. So right here it is EX, and EX stands for with status bar and extended HUD on. So basically when you turn the extended HUD on, it will use these settings. And then right down here, if you scroll a bit down, there's also Doom off. Once again, of course, it's about Doom, but this time it's with the status bar and extended HUD off. Then it uses these settings. So these are the two things that I switch between. And what you want to do is set this up in such a way, well, that makes you happy. So the most important thing is right here, stat totals. Let's scroll down a bit. There's a configuration with a series of components to display. We've got name, X, Y, alignment, and arguments. So, name in this case is stat totals, X is 2, Y is 8, and alignment is bottom left. I'm going to leave that as is. And there's also arguments that you can put behind that, and we will do that in just a bit. Then if we scroll down, go here to Doom off. Actually, stat totals is not here at all, because by default, you do not see the stats. You could see that, right, when I launched the game. Actually, I don't think I actually started the map. There we go, but you can see right here, there are no stats whatsoever. Now what I do want to change, I want to set up a key binding. If you go all the way here to toggles, and you set a binding for extended HUD, I'm gonna use insert. There. So this is when you have the extended HUD on, right? That's fine. But the question is, why do I still see the stats basically when I turn it off, but I don't see the totals? So let's fix that. What we want to do, we need to go a bit more in depth. We want to go down here, and we want to go to the component stat totals. So this one right here. So it shows the skills, secrets, items on the current map, and it supports 6 arguments. So we already have the X coordinate, the Y coordinate, and alignment. But after that, there are 6 numbers you can put. Either a 1 for true or a 0 for false. And those 6 numbers all correspond with these 6 arguments here. So what I want to do is, well, by default, I don't think we really need to change this one. But let's go through it anyway. So show kills, we will put a 1, because we want that, right? Show items, a 1. Show secrets, a 1. Yes, vertical. We don't want that, but let's see what happens if we put a 1 there as well. Then show labels and hide the totals. We do not want that, because this right here is with the HUD on, right? There. All right, and then we copy this entire sentence. We scroll down and we paste it right here, because we also want to see some stats when the HUD is off. But we want to change some things, so we can keep this the exact same. And then this we also keep the same. We want to show the kills, the items, and the secrets. Let's not make it vertical this time. We want to show the labels, but the most important thing is we want to hide the totals. That is the thing that pretty much answers the question. So we change that to a 1. Control S to save. And now you will see, if I launch a fraternity, I play a map. There we go. Well, first of all, if the HUD is on, you can see we put the vertical argument, or yeah, the parameter to 1, right? So now it's vertical, which is an option if you prefer that. You probably do want to change the Y coordinate so it fits on the screen. But now you can also see, oh, wait, what? Why does it? That's weird. Do you see that? Okay, I don't know. It kind of seems to stick into the HUD. That's weird. That is very weird. You know what? I think we can fix that if we change this to 24, for example. So this Y coordinate. Let's see. I haven't seen this happen actually. Yeah, okay. So, see, now it's fixed. Okay, so the sure, the item counter kind of overlaps with the time. And the time is also a separate thing that you can change. I think here it says composite time, right? So if you really want to fix it, let's put this maybe to 32. We do have to restart Doom. And I did tell you this is a raw video, but hey, I think this explains it the best. So yeah, now the time is above it. So perfect. And then we turn it off. Let's go to, I don't know, map 2. There we go. Yeah, you can see I do see the kills, but I don't see the totals. And when you get everything, so let's use TNT EM. When you kill everything, it does show you the total. And the only thing that's missing right now is the time. But same thing, you can easily fix that, right? So you go here, you copy this composite time if you still want it. You paste it right here. We do have to fix the alignment back to 16, I think. Something like that. There we go. Yeah, and now it's pretty much exactly like my playthroughs, except that mine isn't vertical, of course, but I just wanted to show you what happens when you change that number. So hopefully that makes sense. Now, there's one more thing. I do not have my name set up yet in the right bottom corner. Luckily, that isn't too hard. If you go back here to Doom EX, and EX stands for Extended HUD, there is something called free text. Free text is what the name implies. You can put anything in it. So by default, this is the X coordinate, the Y coordinate, and it is in the bottom left. We are going to change that. And I'm going to change it to what I had, well, previously in all my videos. Don't know it from the top of my head, so let's open my old settings. I use this, free text 268.8 bottom right. So there we go. Let's do that. And let's also put it when the HUD is off, because because I want it to be the same in both cases. There we go. So now, the free text thing has the x coordinate of 268, y coordinate of 8, and alignment is bottom right. Now, we launch the game, but you currently do not see anything at all yet, and that's because we have not set up a message. To do that, we go to options, we need to open the console. Oh no, wait, I didn't go to key bindings. Whoops. There we go. That's why I was confused. Here. DSDA-Doom keys, open console. Let's use the tilde key. Classic. So it opens the console, right? And then what you want to do is type free text, or free underscore text dot update. And you write whatever you want to put there. So in my case, it will be Vitan. But you can put everything there. So Evitan. And then, depending on how long you want your message to be, you might have to kind of move around the free text component. You might want to move it more to the left because you can see it falls off the screen, right? If I really want to do it in a nice way, if I only put Vitan there, there's a bit too much room to the right, so I should probably move it, but you get what I mean. And that's how I do it. Now, I'm basically ready to play. I just have to set up stuff like my mouse sensitivity. I'm probably just going to copy and paste the old config file. But yeah, I thought this was the perfect opportunity to show you how I set this up. Huge shout out to the Sino, by the way, for telling me about the free text lump. Or not lump, but the free text component. And explaining how to set that up. Because he was using it quite a bit earlier already with the whole sub to the Sino thing in his playthroughs. And yeah, he explained to me how to do this. So now I've been using it for quite a while as well. And then the thing with the HUD, that is something I experimented with myself. But honestly, this right here pretty much explains everything you need. So it was nice to go through. There's a lot of other stuff you can change if you want to do so. All right, I hope this is useful. Sorry for the copy and pasted response. There are way more than this, so I used to copy paste this, right? Which does also explain it. But I hope this is a lot more, or a lot clearer. Yeah. Okay. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.